the crowd favorite, right, for various reasons, but if for no other reason than being local here. Definitely going to be the favorite to win it. But Incineroar versus Game & Watch, unless Ploopy is from your home, which I understand from your home region, people are probably rooting for the Incineroar.
Yeah, let's be real. But, oh, jeez, that's how we're going to start. So, obviously, you're going to see here Game & Watch is going to try to really just stay away from the big cat, you know, because only bad things happen when you interact with the big cat.
Yeah.
And, like, Game & Watch already is just, like, such a big bait and punish character. He's not really one to start the issue, right? No. He's not an approaching character.
No, and funny enough, I was talking to Spickles, who is, I need to check the bracket, but it's seeded to play Ploopy if they both win their games, I believe.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so they're both seeded. Yeah, Spickles just beat KOD 3-0, which is crazy. But Spickles is seeded to play Ploopy, and the first thing that he said about Ploopy, he said is, oh yeah, Ploopy he's young. He plays like a young kid and just goes aggressive on Game & Watch, and that's not how you play the matchup. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for. And D-Money seems to have a similar read.
Oh yeah. And it's funny you bring up Spickles because I believe he played Ploopy last night at the pre-local and was able to take it. So obviously, Ploopy, though, was bringing out the secondaries to kind of stay warmed up for the main event. But, you know, that mentality thing, it transcends characters, right?
Absolutely. D-Money is seasoned. And if you're going to play Incineroar, you have to be prepared to play, to pay attention to your opponent's habits, to pay attention to your opponent's aggression, and react accordingly.
Yeah, you see here, a big thing that really lets this cat get out of control is if you're not closing out these edge guards. Because all of a sudden, you know, Ploopy's rinse and repeated 3 edge guard scenarios and missed completely, and now he's at risk of losing his stock.
Stop doing it. Stop.
You say stop, but that's how you take the stock. That's how you do it.
Okay. I am Game & Watch. I will down air. I understand. I do. I understand. D-Money fell prey to it this time. Will it happen again?
We'll see.
Ploopy's already evened up the damage. Now I'm starting to get concerned.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's just a new age. This is what we do. We spam the strong option because it's strong.
Okay,
but speaking of strong.
Yeah, that's a big Alolan Whip. 94%. Ledge Alolan Whip will kill here again. I don't know if that's what D-Money's going to fish for on this edge guard. No, actually went for the jump read. Not doing anything with that. Ploopy going super aggressive.
I mean, I like the choice, but man, just literally getting farmed. That's like, I feel like that has to be like 10 of 12 side Bs. Yeah. I don't think I've seen D-Money miss too many of these.
Not at all. Understanding when to use the upside B and the forward side B is also a talent.
Big, yeah, that's big.
That said, either one would have killed there. Yeah. But going for the up one is, you know, just kind of like I'm just going to ensure my DI mix and just get this kill fast. I don't have to time it and mess it up. Let me just do the early one.
Yeah, and what I don't want to happen here is, you know, Ploopy, you know, sees that he's not taking the stock immediately, starts swinging these big options, enters the avatar state, and then D-Money revenge stacks it and then just closes out the game. And then tilts Ploopy, and then it rolls out of control. I mean, we've seen this song and dance before.
I like the low recovery here. Actually catches with the Alolan Whip just above the ground. It's such a good option and covers so much shield and jump and everything like that. And
yeah.
I love the follow there. Ploopy's going to use down air again. D-Money said, I've learned my lesson.
This is where things get interesting.
What does your boy do now? How do you adapt? Is it a stage select? Is it how you play the matchup? What are we looking for?
We're looking for a mental stack reset for sure.
Okay.
That's
like a very Incineroar thing too, by the way. Is that that mental stack reset?
Yeah.
If you lose to an Incineroar, it's because you got red like 4 times, you know? So I want to let you continue, but I just have to say, you're dead on. The mental stack reset is always step 1 in the Incineroar rerun.
Yeah. And, I mean, this is the issue with Ploopy is that he's really good at so many other characters in this game, but Game & Watch can just literally do everything. So he's going to stick it out, but he has to be able to apply the knowledge he has from like learning other characters and doing that and apply it to this character because unfortunately, kid, doing up B down air 4 times in a row is not going to win you the set. It'll get you the stock in that scenario, but that's what we saw kind of in that last game. But yeah, it's just that mental stack reset. But obviously, D-Money's not going to make it that easy, right?
No. Already read out a jump to start off the game. D-Money's mental is stacked. Grab does take away the revenge, and now D-Money's in a little bit of a blender here. Ploopy's found the combo, and you get a nice juggle. No more top platform for defensive options.
Yeah, and if you're a Game & Watch player, this is what you love to do. You know, you get that one one advantage state win, and then you get to spam up air 3 times, that gives you a lot of time to breathe, recollect yourself, and then you're finally back in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the up air juggle into up B because that ensures that you're not going to get a revenge stack on another follow-up up air. It's just a guaranteed hit, and then you can continue your advantage state as normal. So smart from Ploopy.
Yeah, and also going to the mental thing, he literally turned on environmental noises if you haven't noticed yet.
Oh, that's...
Every advantage you can get. Every advantage you can get.
Oh my god, that's lovely. Okay, D-Money gets a little bit of revenge. Actually finds the Alolan Whip. That's definitely dead. Not even close, baby. And D-Money goes up a stock.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. You know, Ploopy has been caught shielding on these platforms multiple times.
Oh my god.
You're fine, you're fine, you're Game & Watch.
Oh, he got the air dodge! He's crazy! Goes the opposite direction because that's the only choice that you have. Big damage, revenge comes out. Actually, tomahawk jump, re-jump, back air. D-Money is in Ploopy's head.
This is bad. This is bad. You have to find the stock here immediately. Gets the key of hope. That's the key to everything, hopefully.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, it is if you ask a Game & Watch.
Apparently.
The grab combos are very nice.
Oh!
I respect it. I respect it. You need to go for that.
Honestly, low-key, Apple's huge there. Getting it to 94% instead of being at 100 may save him his stock.
Yeah. Yeah, these up throw into up B, just comboing up air into up B. It's just go for the guaranteed damage that can't be revenge, and then you don't even have to worry about getting mixed up on the revenge.
Nice! A big bomb there for Ploopy to put himself 2 stocks to 1. I mean, but obviously D-Money, like you said, has the roaring crowd behind him. He really can make this comeback if he just finds one big hit.
The revenge just misses. It was facing the opposite direction, so the Herbok shift didn't get it. Find some more revenge. Really fishing for this Alolan Whip because that's going to be the guaranteed ender. Fishing for an ender in general, you can see that up smash whiffs, and D-Money's just getting damage racked up. Ploopy's not going for anything too unsafe.
Yeah, and he's not drifting in anymore, you know, just not holding mindlessly towards the kitty. And then it's just going to avoid all the big hits that D-Money is hoping to connect. And you see these uppies are doing big work.
Yeah, you just use Chef in the face? No, I'm going to cook you. D-Money has evened up the stock 75%. That's a couple of openings. And you hear the cheers from the crowd. D-Money!
Yeah, just literally call for a quick 3-0. But Ploopy here, hopefully doesn't go out that sad. Does get hit by that Darkness Lariat, though. That does 21% on its own.
Yeah, you can't punish that up smash, but does revenge the uppie. It's so smart. Again, D-Money's just got these like intelligent read options, but converting off of it is the difficult thing against Game & Watch.
Yeah. Oh,
no jump. No jump.
We got robbed there. That jump was taken away by the smoothest criminal. I mean, never see it.
There's a chance that it was just like a missed input side B, but I'm pretty sure that he just didn't have a jump. Yeah. Unfortunate. I was going to say Ploopy needs to edge guard here. Because if you're Game & Watch and you can't edge guard an Incineroar, you probably deserve to lose the game. But instead, Ploopy went for the much more impressive option, deal with Incineroar on stage and make him kill himself.
Yes, smart kid, smart. This is why we call him the boy genius.
All right, getting back into it. Again, there are other colors, you guys, you Game & Watch players. I promise you there's other colors.
I'm personally a fan of like the blue one.
It's nice.
Yeah, like the dark blue one, I mean.
Oh, the dark blue one.
Yeah,
I do like that one. Okay, we switch up the stage. We're going to Smashville right now. Good move here. I think that Ploopy's already corner pressuring and walling out D-Money at any given moment, no matter what stage you're on, because of how slow Incineroar's speed is on the ground and in the air. So D-Money said, you know what? If you're going to corner pressure me the entire time, then I'm going to make the entire stage a corner, and I'm going to pressure you.
I am actually shocked that this was left open. I feel like this is like Incineroar's best stage, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best ones. I have no idea why this was left open. But that said, D-Money still got the onus on him.
I mean, imagine, though, Ploopy comes out in a big way and wins on Incineroar's best counter pick.
Got to mash faster than that, D-Money. I mean, that was like a 60% kill right there.
Yeah, you kind of just let that one up.
Yeah, tough. And now D-Money's got to find like 2 or 3 really good hard reads. If anybody can do it, it is D-Money, but you're not trying to edge guard this Game & Watch and get reversaled, so it's got to be on stage.
Game & Watch jab is actually so crooked. It's actually insane.
Up B covers so much because of how slow Incineroar's airspeed is. It just is terrible.
Yeah, and you can see Ploopy playing a matchup a little bit more, you know, pulling out the chef at the ledge trapping, but
yes.
D-Money's been playing the matchup since day one, got the forward air on that down air. too predictable.
We punish down airs in this house. Big 44% damage off of a revenge side B. Here's the thing, though. Unless you're revenging some like smash attack from Game & Watch, all of the hits that you're going to be revenging are like single hits of a multi-hit, which are going to be no additional damage basically at all, or knockback. So it's almost not worth it. It's good for keeping you out of disadvantage, but oh my god.
Yeah. And also another thing is that it's that mental pressure, you know? you stack up that revenge, even if it's just 3 hits of the first hit of back air, it still feels scary.
Jump revenge. Oh, got stopped out on the jump. We're going for a high recovery, another jump revenge? No, okay, we're just getting back to stage, going for a dash attack. Wanting to close out the stock. D-Money would like to have a stock lead more than anything at this moment.
Oh yeah, finding a stock lead here would be huge, but obviously Ploopy not going to let that up easy. Goes for the up B edge guard. That one's so... That's what you see all the top-level Game & Watches doing. You have an invincible edge guard option, so use it.
Too far away there, even with all of the tools that you could possibly use. Incineroar can only recover from so far with no jump available. Yeah. Ploopy did find an edge guard on an Incineroar and therefore has the stamp of approval to win this game.
All right. Yeah, you can see here on Smash Build, that's exactly what you don't want to do against Game & Watch, though. On D-Money's side, it's a bait and punish character. You throw out that big option like a low whip and you miss, you're taking 72, bud, and you're going for a ride.
D-Money's been shielding a lot. D-Money's been rolling a lot, not feeling as confident as that game one, and I think you just have to lead with confidence even if you're wrong. And we did see some confidence there, calling out the up B.
Yeah, Ploopy playing a little bit too fast there. You know, found himself on that platform, did the up smash, and then just wanted to get out, but actually put himself closer to the blast zone.
Oh, wow. Went for the revenge, expecting like a nair in reversal or something like that. Maybe a down air, I'm not sure. But in any case, it missed, and now D-Money's got to find a big recovery
here. That's
big,
yeah.
Oh, doesn't get grounded, was still bouncing.
Yeah, but that's just it. I mean, it's just such a deadly angle. Like, you don't get grounded by down smash, and you sigh a breath of relief, but then you see that you got sent straight laterally, and you're like, oh, I die anyways.
Game 3 goes to Ploopy. We're getting into Game 4 now, and we are once again going to swap up the stage. We're going to Hollow Bastion this time.
Okay.
So let me just pick your brain a little bit.
Go for it.
Let's assume that bans were not a factor here. Why are we switching from Smashville into Hollow Bastion?
I think we were playing into Ploopy's hands for sure.
Yeah.
Like, the Alolan Whip was not connecting as much. I think, low-key, giving Ploopy more time to think was allowing D-Money to kind of decipher and, you know, dismantle, you know, his habits. It felt like on Smashville, a lot of times Ploopy could kind of act before D-Money had time to, you know, do a big read. You know, a lot of those Alolan Whips were landing because Ploopy, you know, did up B, did down air, and then just like immediately shielded on a platform.
Let's go, D-Money! I mean, we're commentators. That was a fantastic cross chop. Calling Ploopy out, said if you're going to edgeguard me, I'm going to do an option I haven't done yet. Immediate cross chop, no Alolan Whip to follow, and you have to go for aggressive recovery options if you want any chance at not getting edgeguarded.
Oh, no!
Crucial revenge! Crucial!
All right, Ploopy here, he's going to just pretty much, you have to have the mindset of putting on damage because you're not landing the grab. You're not landing the grab, so just, do what you usually do.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a spicy cat!
Okay, you're going to make it back for sure. Cross chop. Oh I love the drop down air. That was a 9 miss in the massive forward air right there. D-Money is up 2 stocks. Ploopy's got to close it out, but D-Money is in his head.
You just took like 70% from a nair. I don't know. I don't know. This game may be over, Ploopy.
What's that? There's 47% death. 47% revenge Alolan Whip. D-Money sending it to Game 5. Guns swinging, blazing, ready for whatever the stage counter pick is.
Hey man, he's just a kid.
He's just a kid.
He's but a boy. He's but a boy and a genius trying to make his way in this life. And we gotta go into Game 5 with everybody up. But hey, shedding the mask for a moment. This is the type of moment that Ploopy lives for. This kid tells me that he drops games on purpose just to be the underdog. So please.
That's crazy.
Let's make Game 5 something one to remember.
If Ploopy just demolishes D-Money on Game 5, honest to God, I will follow this kid wherever he goes and bow down. If you drop Game 4 just to raise hype for the crowd, That is some unhinged behavior, and I am here for it for this young man.
I'm here for this young man. And the #1 in KC going against D-Money, like you said, just the top player, slayer. You really can't, write anything better than this.
Well, 1 second, I'm getting a call. D-Money! It was a quick one. We're getting into Game 5. We went to Battlefield.
Okay.
Starting it back to the first one.
Yeah. Second, last verse, same as the first. But you see here, Ploopy a little bit more locked in. Gonna get the opening combo, which we haven't seen.
Yeah, big opening combo, 70% and rising here, but D-Money has found a little bit of a reset. You can see how aggressive D-Money is playing right now. Has to stay on top of Ploopy and has to keep the momentum in favor, right? If Ploopy gets the upper hand and it is one cadence ahead of D-Money, then an edge guard is imminent, then a combo is imminent, and there's no way for you to land.
Yeah. So obviously you're going to see D-Money playing that way to try to force mistakes out of Ploopy, but so far he's been landing these huge grabs, and oh wow, he just goes for the F tilt there. That double bomb string is so nasty because it just locks you in shield.
Here's that cadence we're talking about, by the way. D-Money needs to somehow reset the cadence, and a stock reset might be what he needs to do that, but again, you're stock down. So
speaking of stuck down, that wasn't a teabag. Ploopy, he's known to have like a issue with this controller where he goes up and down.
For sure. Yeah, I love that. The anti-crowd villain mentality when you're out of region, play into it. I'm here for it. Big combo. D-Money is really struggling in this one.
Yeah, he literally just landed with no tech there. This is not looking good.
Yeah, this is
not looking good, Kevin.
Can we just talk about as well for the viewers out there? This is the music we're using for Game 5?
I told you, the mental stack reset.
How am I supposed to stay hyped for this?
What, you don't think these 7 notes are hype?
Honest to God, I think that this is part of the reason that D-Money is losing with audio right now. Just take your headset off. I think it's better. Get the crowd behind you.
Yeah, get the crowd behind you. There's a glorious choir right behind you. Let them sing to you.
By the way, this has just been Game & Watch Advantage State the game right now, so there's a reason that we're barely talking about it. Ploopy is just juggling and keeping D-Money on the back foot.
There's no way. Kevin, my theory was right. He was throwing. There's no way.
Through Game 4.
I saw him get hit by that same freaking Alolan Whip on that platform every single game. And then this game, he jumps away because he knows it's coming. This kid was trolling. This kid was trolling the entire time.
I believe it at this point. This is such a dominant game. Like, you can come back.
You can.
Up smash is a great start.
Yes.
You have to get revenges. You have to start getting the momentum on your opponent. Again, one step ahead is what you need. And then you have to find every Alolan Whip in the game. That's the only way that you win this.
Oh, okay, that's a big nair, stuffing out the fair too. But the key goes right through that platform, and now D-Money, this is where you have one big decision to make here, D-Money. Will you be able to survive?
Will you be able to survive? Ledge Trap Chair does not come out right here. This is a big edge guard. Can Ploopy go off stage for it? Just taunting. Taunting at this point. This kid is on his villain arc.
Demon mode. Demon mode for sure.
Oh my God! Wait, that's doable! That's doable!
Oh, the big no! And it's over! Ploopy wins over the crowd, right? Because they love him. They're cheering for him, right?